The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
If you only knew the power of the dark side. Obi-Wan never told you what happened to your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
No. I am your father.
No! You're not my
I'll
father!
be back.
I'm sure you will.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Hey, don't say that, Bruce.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
Hey, Mike's here.
The many.
All right, Mike.
Outweigh.
Hello there.
The needs of the few.
Or the one.
The one.
Do. Or do not. There is no try. Live long.
Live long
Prosper.
and prosper.
Get away from her, you bitch!
Hey, don't say that around Newt.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine? Out of a DeLorean?
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Take it away.
Goodbye.
My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
I see dead people.
So does my wife.
So what?
I
Said that.
Why so serious?
I volunteer! I volunteer as tribute!
But I do is not up to you. Chewie. We're home.
I'm one with the force. The force is with me. I'm one with the force, and the force is with me.
And the force is with me. Is the force
I'm
with
one
you?
With the force, and the force is with me.
I am one with the force, and the force is with me. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the All for Sci-Fi Weekly Webcast. I'm your host, Eric Walker, and here is...
Captain Rickster. Rickster, or just don't call me late for any type of meal.
Yes, because he smells food. If someone's cooking, he's right there looking.
You get that?
Hey,
right?
that rhymed. What do you know?
My lips. I lick my lips every time I see some nice good food.
And the force is definitely with Mike. Welcome, Mike.
Yes, Mike.
And yes, we are very excited to hang out with you as well.
Yes.
Finally getting back to Disneyland. It's going to be so much fun.
Oh yes.
And I think I'm prepared. I mean, I got up to 3.5 miles yesterday walking. So we'll see. We'll give it a shot. Welcome, everybody. We got a great show. We got a lot to talk about. Loki, of course, episode 4. Star Trek Lower Decks episode. What was it? What episode? I put
Episode
9
9.
up there, but I don't
Episode
think I'm
9.
wrong.
Oh, you're right.
I was right.
Yes.
Okay, and Invasion, the finale, episode
yes.
10. So hopefully everybody saw that. And any other announcements for this week other than it's Halloween on Tuesday?
Oh, you can scare everybody. To
1,
death?
2, 3, jinx. We said it at the same time. You owe me a soda.
All right. Monday.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, we got some great stuff coming out. We got the Marvels coming out, right?
Yes.
What, like the 3rd or something?
Yeah, the first weekend in November,
Right.
I believe.
I think it's the 3rd.
Or it's the day after.
Yeah, it's
Loki quiz area.
Well, technically it's the 2nd if you go to the night shows,
Right.
but it's the 3rd officially. And then we have November 17th. What do we have?
Godzilla.
Monarch on Apple
Yes.
Plus.
Woohoo.
I know Captain Rickster loves Godzilla.
Yes.
I love it when I see King Kong kick his butt.
Oh no.
I just said that to get something out of Captain Rickster.
No. Godzilla's better.
Really? You sure?
Yeah, I think Godzilla and him both. Well, actually, they're an even match.
Wow, I heard that. Hey, wait a second. Rewind this back. Captain Rickster said Godzilla has a match. He thinks he's the best.
He does. He is.
Okay. Well, he certainly could. He's a He's a bad dragon, or what do we call
He
it?
will definitely heat you up.
Hey, it's okay. We all need to be on fire sometime,
That's
right?
right.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah, we'll take it easy. I don't think I'll get a scooter, but we could just chill.
Yeah, we can chill.
Yeah, that's for sure. If we have to like stop and sit down for a minute, that's okay.
Just when we eat breakfast, we can definitely chill when eating breakfast.
That's for sure. Because food's Captain Rickster's favorite thing.
You got it.
Okay.
When he doesn't finish, I finish for him.
That's right. He's the garbage disposal for me. Although I've been eating more recently,
That
I
is
better
true.
watch my weight.
Yes.
I lost weight, so I hope I don't gain it back. I wanted to share with you guys some new stuff from Hasbro. You probably heard about this, but this is from the cartoon Star Wars Ewoks, and it has Wicket with Princess Nisa, or however you say her name, and the back looks like this. Until I get another one, I'm not going to open this, guys, because this one's in mint condition. And this is the first one I got. So if I get another one, then I'll open it. I'll try to get one. Maybe find one that's damaged a little, so I don't feel so bad opening it. And also from the Bad Batch, there's Omega. Dun, dun, dun. Number 18.
Mm-hmm. In a Bad Batch
Sign of
series.
18, yeah. Omega, what kind of Omega is that? Mercenary gear. Omega with mercenary. I guess she had mercenary gear this last year. I don't know. I hope it's a sign of things to come, Mike, but you never know.
Mm-hmm.
You never know. And also, I want to make a quick announcement in case you don't know about it. Remember, we're also working on a special. Tom Grove, who I met in London, is working on the first Ewok documentary. It's called Yub Nub. And, and the poster looks great. We're on Kickstarter. Yub Nub, The Forgotten Ewok Adventures. And contains all brand new interviews with me, Kevin Thompson. We're going to get Nikki Patello. Tony Cox said he would do it. Peter Bernstein, who did the music. And Warwick Davis actually said he might help out with it. So I'm going to wait until we get the interview first, though, because Warwick's very busy. So, and we'll see who else we could get to interview. But that could only happen, guys, if you guys go on Kickstarter and you help with a little donation. It could be $1, $5. It could be whatever. There's also the reason why we decided to do Kickstarter is because I don't want to do one of those crowdfunding or whatever those things where you don't get anything, because I don't think that's fair. So with Kickstarter, you at least get rewards, so you're getting something for your money. So that I like and appreciate more. And some of those are going to be, like signed pictures from the stills that I have. Different, like this poster I just showed. It's going to be a bunch of different things. So going to go ahead and paste. It says paste, but I'm going to go ahead and post a link here. You guys could go ahead and click that link and go right to the Kickstarter campaign. I don't know if it shows it. Okay, there it is. I don't know if that worked. Anyway, look, if you don't find it, go to Kickstarter and look for Yub Nub, The Forgotten Ewok Adventures. Let's move on, guys. So what do you want to do first, Captain Rickster?
Well, let's do Lower Deck.
Lower Decks. One more episode, right?
One more episode. Next week's the last week.
Yeah, it's starting to come. Thank you, Mike, for posting that. It's starting to come together. The Lower Decks. We're starting to find out. We found out what that ship was this entire time that was blowing up at all the other people.
Yes, we did.
What that was about. But let's go ahead and give the official rating. All for Sci-Fi rating. As you know, we have 0 to 5 stars. 5 stars is the best. If it's 3 or less, we don't recommend it or stream it. Star Trek Lower Decks is on Paramount Plus, and this is what, the 4th season?
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different than the prior seasons. There's a little bit less comedy. I'm okay with that, but there is some still there. This particular episode, I'm going to give an official All for Sci-Fi rating of 4.5 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'm gonna give it 4.6 though. I liked it a little bit better than you did, but
okay.
It was great. Everything I wanted was great on that. I like when my best part was when what's her name was fighting that Klingon. That was a good match.
Oh, you're talking about when they were stranded on that planet,
on that planet, yeah.
and he was like teaching her stuff about herself.
Mariner,
Mariner.
yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, that was a good part because she had to look within inside herself, and all this time we find out why she's always been like this.
Yeah.
And it's because she lost a friend from the academy who went on the Enterprise and got the better assignment. Now we're finding out why she is the way she is, and that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
What did I like? I mean, there were a few good parts.
Well, the whole episode was actually really great.
Actually, the more I think about it, it was I would say it's top 3 for the season. Because it went back and forth to their mission, to the captain's mission, and she took Rutherford with her.
Yes.
And her number 1 and that other security officer, and they're trying to locate. I can't remember that guy's name, but he was the guy that was in. It was a throwback to Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Right.
When Will Smith was at the academy and they did that special maneuver or whatever that they weren't supposed to do. And the leader of that group is this guy. I don't know if you knew this.
Right.
So it was kind of cool that they and they're talking about Beverly Crusher. Remember, actually my favorite scene was when Boimler was talking about crushing on, he wanted to go and have an assignment with Beverly Crusher or some of those other ones. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. That was kind of cool.
I always enjoy his character.
Yep.
And the throwbacks to I mean, they really pay attention, those writers, and they keep it within the same universe, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think, what is it, a week or 2 ago, they were at New York Comic-Con, and they showed a preview of the next season of Discovery, I think.
Yes, they did, yes.
And the guy who is the showrunner of all those shows, in charge of all the Star Trek, was talking about some great things that are coming down the pipeline. So I think we're still going to get a lot of great Star Trek shows, even if this is apparently Discovery's last season. I don't know about Strange New Worlds, if it's going to get another season for sure, but I don't know how long they're going to keep it going. We'll see. But they're talking about new stuff, and it's always great when they're talking about new stuff, because let's expand the Star Trek universe. It is a big universe, even though Star Wars was my first love. I have friends and cousins that love Star Trek. They're Trekkies, so I've always watched it.
That's true.
Anything else about this episode? Yeah, I mean, it was great the way it went back and forth.
Well, at least Mariner found the guy. Without even really trying.
What happened is they were trying. Nick Locarno is his name, by the way. Wow, I couldn't remember his name. Nick Locarno, the guy that got thrown out of the academy because he did that thing, the star something bird maneuver or whatever. Yeah. If I'm saying that right, but I liked it. It's interesting. Who played him? Robert McNeil played him.
Right.
And he's from Voyager, yet he's doing Nick Locarno's voice. That's interesting.
Well, that's good though. Yeah.
Well, he is older. He's not a kid in the academy now. He's been banned from the Federation for all this time.
Yep, that's true.
Mike, yeah, Discovery and Strange New Worlds are both very awesome. Yep, I agree with you.
They are.
Can't wait to see more of what they're going to do with that. So basically, they're going back and forth. They're looking for Nick Locarno. The other people were supposed to have an easy assignment, which with the Mariner, to try to stop her from trying to be a hero and kill herself.
Yeah.
And so they still got thrown into this huge thing again with
fight.
her. And I think she's changed now. So we'll see in the last episode.
Yes.
But now, right at the end, the twist was she was beamed aboard Nick Locarno's ship, which is that special ship that's blowing up and destroying everything.
Yep.
Is he going to be the next evil guy or whatever? I guess he got mad, so he wants to destroy everybody. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
How are they going to beat him? Because that ship destroyed every ship.
Well, yeah, because he has a special device, I guess, that sneaks up on everybody. Or he's playing chicken, and he waits for them to come, and then he just goes ahead.
It's more than that. Guard. If you remember, if you watch the episodes, every time he blew up, whether it was the Ferengi, whether it was the Romulans, whether it was the Klingons, all of them, he didn't play chicken with them. He came right up on them And
Okay.
some of them didn't even set up their stuff, and one of them, like the Klingons or someone else, did raise their shields, but his ship is so powerful, it just destroyed the ship. It cut through the shields and everything. He's got some special technology. I don't know where he got it
Yeah.
from, but we're gonna find out.
All right. Next episode.
Last in the finale of Star
Yep.
Trek Lower Deck Season 4. So, what's next? Invasion or Loki?
Let's do Invasion.
Yeah, Invasion. Have you been watching Invasion, Mike? The finale was on this week, and I like it. Let's give the review. The finale for Invasion gets a 4.90 stars. What do you give it, Captain Rickster?
I'll agree with you on that one.
I couldn't quite give it 5 because I was so pissed at the ending.
Oh, I know.
I was so mad at the ending because I wanted to see the ship. So it again, it's continuing the story of Mitski and the children and Casper and the other, and they're all kind of lining up, a bunch of them. And we find out that other gentleman, I forgot his name, he really is connected to Casper. That's why those were Casper's drawings, but
yes.
we weren't sure of that. I don't think I was sure of that until he heard Casper's voice, because I guess he saw him. Maybe we have to go back to season 1 and see his character or something like that, because apparently he hooked up with Casper in London,
Right.
the rebel guy. Yeah, apparently they're connected from London, and somehow he got Casper's book that way. But I don't remember the first season, to be honest with you, because I didn't keep watching it. I turned it off. This season was great.
Yes.
This season was awesome. And the sad news was, Mitski gave her life to help open the portals for them
Yep.
right at the end. And it was just an amazing show. I mean,
Yes.
what made me mad again is they went inside the realm and then they didn't do anything. They didn't move forward.
Right.
So
it's set up for season 3.
Right. That's true. So sounds like there's somebody at my door. It might be ACM. Why don't you go and open it real quick so he could stop interrupting our show? Face blue-eyed eyes open. That's funny. Okay, so let him know we're live right now too while you're at it. So typical of Buddy Mix. He did this on his audition for America's Got Talent. It got blown. So anyway, well, that's another story for another day. So anyway, I really like the show. And it was the rebel guy. Oh, I'll tell Buddy you said hi. It was the rebel guy, and it was Casper that was in there, and they start going up to the ship, and then it ends. It's like, dang it. I have to wait till next season. Why did you do that to me? Now I'm mad.
Really?
It would have got a 5-star.
It's a what a.
Yes, I will tell you about that. It was a similar thing that just happened right here. And it's not that it was Buddy's fault, but it was I'll tell you later.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the whole thing.
When we see you.
But it was one of those moments again.
Yes.
I will tell him you said hi. I don't know if you know this, but I convinced Buddy to move out here, and he now works for me at the contracting company. I call it the contracting company. We still do windows and doors, but we've changed. We're expanding, and we have a bigger name, and we're doing windows and doors primarily, but we're now moving into building ADUs. We're building homes. We're building kitchens, remodels, that stuff. So, but enough about the business that I do within the podcast. What was your favorite part of this episode, Captain Rickster?
There's just one too many in there. Mine was, unfortunately, when she passed away. I like when she opened up the gate for both of them to meet inside whatever that maze, I guess, of whatever it was. That was good.
It had a lot of good parts, like Captain Rickster saying.
Yeah.
My favorite part was when all the children helped that other child kill all the aliens.
Oh yeah.
Before they got him.
Mm-hmm.
Because remember those other gifted children with Casper? They got together and were trying to send the energy to the other child who also is gifted that they never saw.
Right.
And it turns out that's the one they heard in her head, not necessarily. And I thought it was Mitski or something like that.
Right. But
it was the other boy.
The boy all the time.
That had special powers. That had the shard with the mother. They helped him kill all the aliens before they attacked him.
Yep.
And that was cool.
Yes, it was.
Yes, the kids from the school and the hospital in France.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently, this whole time, the other kid they were hearing was that boy.
Right.
And they went to him and helped him because there were just too many aliens there. So that was my favorite part.
Well, bullets won't kill those aliens. Neither will fire.
Of course, not any because they adapted.
They
to all
adapted
that.
everything. So yeah,
they're quite an interesting species. Hopefully, we'll learn more in season 3. I hope it gets to season 3. You guys did a great job this year.
Yes.
His sister, they got her sister.
Her.
Yeah, they rescued her.
Yeah, she was rescued.
Well, they didn't rescue. They tried to rescue her, then they got caught. And then the general was talking with the mother. Apparently, the kid also spilled the beans. She didn't have the power. The brother had it.
The brother had it all the time. Yes.
So they kind of started working together right at the end. It was interesting. They all came together and tried to help. And at first, the rebel guy was trying to go on the mission, and the general wouldn't let him. Neither would the president, because he was what do they call that? Insubordinate.
Insubordinate. Yeah.
But in the end,
he went.
He ended up going.
Yep.
And putting on a uniform of another soldier or whatever. So not uniform, but the space stuff.
Space outfit.
So they could breathe. Yeah, it was wow, it was quite an episode, actually.
It was.
But when it ended like that, just a minute. Go into spaceship for a minute, let us see it, and then end it.
Yeah.
Please.
Not leave it.
Not as just trying to walk up to it.
Yeah, and then that was it. Like rocking into forever space.
Yeah. So the only death was the Asian lady.
Yes.
So, and like Star Wars, maybe she could come back next season.
You never know.
If Emperor Palpatine could come back, she could come back.
That's true. Yes.
Right. Yeah, just a glimpse. Just 1 second.
1 second glimpse of the
They get in
spaceship.
there and see what it's about. Just see it a little bit and goodbye.
Yeah, how do you get through that maze real quick,
Yeah, that was sad.
Yes.
But she was crying too, trying to have that other doctor said, please let me go. This is the only way. Yeah. I have to go, But who knows? Maybe she went to the aliens and they could somehow get her back.
True. Very true.
Season 3. There's your plot twist.
Yes, it is.
When she died, she really went with the aliens in her spirit through the portal that she opened.
Mm-hmm.
She's just not in her body. Her consciousness left.
That's right.
There you go. There's your plot twist. Okay, write it down. If you got invasion writers, if you're watching this podcast, write this down. It's a free idea for me.
Yes.
But next time, show us the ship.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be next season, they say.
Yeah, of course. Yes, of course they're going to bring her back. She was a great character.
Yes, she was.
I hope they do. Okay, let's move on to Loki with Tom Hiddleston and our new favorite guy who steals almost every episode.
Owen Wilson.
No.
Oh.
I'm drawing a blank now, but the kid from Indiana Jones.
Oh yeah, him.
He steals almost every episode. He's such a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and Loki's finally getting better, guys.
Yes, it is.
The last episode was really great.
But
this episode
was superb.
Was very good as well. It's finally coming together. The writing's coming together. I have to tell you, I was worried in the first 2 episodes. The first one, really, but the second one got better.
Yep.
But yeah, OB, he's great. But now the episodes are getting better. We're seeing plot twists. We're seeing what Miss Minutes is. I'm glad she
finally got rid of her.
No, they never get rid of her. Anybody. They just reset her.
But they got rid of the
Renslayer.
Yeah.
But He Who Remains is still that other guy. So we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end,
no, he didn't. Remember, he disappeared.
Well, at the end,
into the time warp.
Well, at the very end, we don't know if the TVA got blown up or not.
That's true.
It might have, And then we might see Loki and the female and Loki. What's her name? Sylvie. Yeah, we might see Sylvie and Loki out in space saying, "Let's put it all back together."
Yeah, really.
Because they're gods, remember?
Yep. That's
I
what
was
they are.
telling Captain Richter when let's give it a rating. Of course, official All for Sci-Fi rating of this episode of Loki, episode 4, gets a 4.75 stars. What do you give it?
I'm giving it a 4.90.
It's a good episode.
It's a really excellent episode.
I guess
I
being
really,
more careful than you.
really enjoyed this one.
Well, there's only 2 more episodes. That
I
was
know.
episode 4.
But it's even still, this one I really enjoyed.
Yes. And I was sitting there watching that, and Sylvie was going on, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't do this? You know, and then, we're acting like gods, Sylvie says. And then I was waiting I knew he was going to say it. But he paused for a long time. And he said, "We are gods."
Yes, we are.
Of course you're a god, Loki. And Sylvie Loki.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, Mike gives it 5 stars. Okay.
All right, Mike.
I think I gave last week 5 stars, did
You're on
I?
my side. No, you're on my side.
You came close. I'm just maybe. Well, I just hope it keeps getting better.
We'll know the next 2 episodes.
Well, we got to find out what's going to happen here, because it looked like everything blew up to me.
Yeah, everything was black, dark, nothing there. You couldn't see a thing.
That's true.
Then all you saw after that was the credits. Oops, there it's over.
It was a great episode.
Yes, it was. I enjoyed that.
I was happy about that.
So now I got to wait till next Thursday at 6 p.m. to watch it.
Do you guys like this 6 p.m. thing? Let's take a survey. Mike, do you guys like the 6 o'clock premiere better than getting up at midnight, Mike? I know the answer for you.
Yeah. I'd rather see it at midnight myself.
Hey, there's Buddy Mix. Hey, Buddy, Mike said hi to you earlier.
Yes, he did.
Yeah. So I'm passing it on. So do you like it, Mike? Do you like it, Captain Richter? The 6 p.m.
No,
I'm okay with it.
I like it. I like it midnight.
Then it would be we could watch it Thursday morning. Is that why you like it?
That's right.
Midnight?
That way we can talk about it Thursday morning when we see each other.
And I wake up early. So especially since my little sickness thing, I wake up early.
Yes, he does.
He prefers midnight too.
Yeah.
He does too. Buddy says no, the premiere should be prime time. Okay, well, there you go. There's 3 different opinions.
Well, prime time's 8 o'clock in the evening, not 6 o'clock. That's not prime time.
Well, it's prime time in the East Coast. It's 9 o'clock.
Well,
And it's 8 o'clock. It is prime time in the Midwest.
Yes, and at the Pacific Ocean out in the Pacific, it's 8 o'clock.
No, the Pacific. If you go to the Pacific, like
Yeah,
Hawaii, it's 3 hours behind us, so it'd be like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
True.
So, if you go to midnight, is prime time for us. Okay, California, that's true.
Yeah.
Except for me, I'm the rooster. Remember, I'm a rooster on the Chinese zodiac, so I go to bed when the sun goes down, and I wake up when the sun comes up.
Yeah, he's crowing when the sun comes up.
But that's changed. That's changed. Now I never sleep. I wake up at 2 o'clock, wake up at 4 o'clock, can't sleep, get up. So that's going to change. Oh, my sleeping habits are getting a little better. Oh, he's a monkey.
A monkey?
Oh, Mike's a monkey. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's great, Mike. I'm a rooster. Captain Rickster's a dog, but we always knew he was a dog.
Yeah, dogs like to eat.
People think I'm a dog too, but I was born before the Chinese New Year because I was born and on the moon cycle I was born in December, even though I was born in January. So they always say, "Oh, you're a dog." No, I'm not. Go type in my horoscope. Go type it in, because every time I type it in on that astrology, that Chinese zodiac thing, because it asks the date and the year, it always pops up rooster. It never pops up dog. So
What can we say?
Or should I say I'm a dog and a rooster?
Maybe you're half and half. Half rooster, half dog.
Maybe I'm an Aquarius too, so I'm an air sign and a water sign. So that makes sense, right?
Yep.
So yeah, Mike said he's a monkey. My wife's brother's a monkey. So you guys are born in the same year, probably. Okay, so anything else about Loki? Did you say what your favorite part was in this?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
Let me think.
I don't think you did.
Yeah, I did. I said when what's his name went down in the thing just before the end, and he dissolved.
Who was that?
Oh, the one who's supposed to be known, or whatever his name is.
He Who Remains?
Who Remains, yeah.
Well, my favorite part was when, Rimslayer got, pruned.
He got pruned all right.
That was my favorite part, when she got pruned.
Mm-hmm.
Victor Timely is his name.
Victor Timely, yeah. Victor Timely, yes.
Mike's favorite part was when Timely turned to spaghetti. Which is the same thing you're saying, I think.
Yeah. Same thing.
That's cool. Yeah, it was a great episode.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I also liked how when Rimslayer came in and tried to get everybody to take her side.
Oh yeah.
Only the jerk took her side. All of them decided to die.
That's right.
I mean, that was my favorite part, but I like the fact that they were loyal to the TVA.
Yep.
There's some loyalty there.
Yeah,
that goes a long way.
They all got shrunk.
Yes. That was very shocking. At least they didn't show it. They didn't show all the gore and stuff.
No, but when the officer walked in and looked, and she goes, ugh. And she went back and told him, "Oh, they're all dead."
Yeah, he's evil, but Loki's got his number. That's why he made X5 kill Rimslayer, which is cool. Okay, guys, that's about it. That's about a wrap for this week. We try to keep it short, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. Remember, as we say at All for Sci-Fi, go out this week and do one act of kindness because it makes the world a better place. If somebody sees you do something nice, they may pay it forward and do something nice to someone else, right?
That's right.
Right. The Force will be with you always. Live long and prosper.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great weekend. Come back next week. We'll have more content for you, especially when we're going to Disneyland on Tuesday for Halloween.
That's right.
We're gonna get scared to death.
He didn't kill her. She's at the end of time.
That's
I just
right.
forgot about that.
End of time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we look forward to next week. We got we don't have Invasion, but we'll have we might even get a chance to go see Marvel. So maybe next week we could review the Marvel's movie. And of course, we'll be reviewing everything else, Lower Decks and Loki, of course. Hopefully, it's still continuing to get better. And that's it for guys. We'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.
The following feature presentation is part of the All for Sci-Fi Podcast Network.